Hey everybody, it's me, an Obsessed Rangers fan. I am back with another video. This is my 2022 MLB Playoff Predictions. Now, I am filming this video, so the first game was at 11:07 a.m. Central Time. Right now, it is 2:39 p.m. Central Time, so first game is already over, but I'm not going to make that into, I'm not going to put that in perspective, and there is another game going on right now, but the score right now is 0-0, so let's go right into it. Starting with the American League Wildcard Series, it is now a best-of-3. So the first one, we have the Tampa Bay Rays at the Cleveland Guardians. This is the game that was already finished. The Guardians won 2-1. Shane Bieber pitched fantastic. Shane McClanahan still pitched good, but Jose Ramirez just got that 2-run home run. But I predicted the Rays to win the series 2-1, and I'm gonna stick with that, even though I know the Guardians already won the first game right there. Even though, yeah, they already won the first game, I'm still gonna stick with it. So I have the Rays moving on to the ALDS. And then we have the other American League Wild Card game series. The 5-seed Seattle Mariners at the 2-seed Toronto Blue Jays. If you know me, I don't like the Mariners whatsoever. I don't like the Mariners at all. But they do have a very good team, I will say that. And then the Toronto Blue Jays have just been really good all season. I think the Blue Jays will win in the best-of-3. I think they will win 2-1. Now moving on to the National League Wildcard Series, we have the 6-seed Philadelphia Phillies at the 2-seed St. Louis Cardinals. Now, me as a Rangers fan, I don't like the Cardinals because of 2011, but they do have a good team. Paul Goldschmidt, the National League MVP. They also have Nolan Arenado and a few other bats. And then the Phillies, they have Bryce Harper back. They have Rhys Hoskins, Kyle Schwarber, JT Realmuto has still been good. But the Phillies, they are going to rely on Aaron Nola and Zach Wheeler way too much in this series, which that is why, that might very easily be one of, that's easily one of the top 5 1-2 punches in the MLB, but they are going to rely way too much on that. I think they will win one of the first 2 games. I think the Cardinals will win the series 2-1, but after those 2 starts, that's when it starts to get a little bit shaky. But yeah, I think the Cardinals will win the series 2-1 to move on to the NLDS. And now this one I think will be the best series, the 5-seed San Diego Padres at the 4-seed New York Mets. This series is going to be fantastic. Game 1 starters for the Padres is Yu Darvish. For the Mets is Max Scherzer. Game 2 starters is Jacob deGrom and probably Joe Musgrove. So yeah, I think this will be a fantastic series. Really, really good. But I do think, the Mets are a 101-win team in the wild card. That's crazy, but I think the Mets will win 2-1 just because I think their pitchers are better. Max Scherzer, Jacob deGrom, that is the best 1-2 punch in the MLB. And then the Padres still, Yu Darvish. I love you, Yu Darvish. And then I would assume Joe Musgrove would be the Game 2 starter. They're all having fantastic seasons. I just think the Mets are going to beat them. And moving back to the American League, we have the ALDS, the 6-seed Tampa Bay Rays at the 1-seed Houston Astros. Now, yeah, we already talked about the Rays, but now I guess we have to talk about the Houston Astros. They have Jose Altuve, Jordan Alvarez, Alex Bregman, Kyle Tucker, a bunch of other people. They have Justin Verlander, the Cy Young Award winner, Framber Valdez, Christian Javier, Jose Urquidy, somebody else. Unfortunately, I think the Astros will win this series 3-1, moving on to the ALCS. And then we have the 4-seed Toronto Blue Jays at the 2-seed New York Yankees. The Yankees just finished playing the Rangers. They lost 2 out of 4. Rangers won the last 2 games. Go Rangers. But the Yankees, when you're talking about the Yankees, you have to include who should be the MVP, Aaron Judge, but you also have Giancarlo Stanton, Josh Donaldson, DJ LeMahieu. I don't know why I can't think of anybody else. But on their pitching side, they have Garrett Cole, Luis Severino, Jordan Montgomery, Jameson Tyone, and I don't know. And their bullpen is very good. I do think the Blue Jays will give them a challenge, but I think the Yankees will win 3-2. Let's go back to the National League, to the NLDS. This might be one of the best series ever. The 4-seed New York Mets at the 1-seed LA Dodgers. Mets, again, 101-win team, but the Dodgers are a 111-win team. Yeah, that's right. The Dodgers went 111-51. 5 games off of tying the best record ever in MLB history. Yeah, the Dodgers are so scary good. It is not even crazy. They have a gigantic, probably the best top 3 in hitting-wise. Freddie Freeman, Trey Turner, Mookie Betts. That's all you really need, but they also have a ton of other names, and their pitching has been very good this year. And honestly, if anything that is the most shaky for the Dodgers, the biggest question mark is probably their starting pitching, but it's still one of the best. You have Tyler Anderson, Julio Urias, Tony Gonsolin, Clayton Kershaw, Andrew Heaney. They've all been fantastic this year. I do think the Mets will put up a very good challenge, but I do think the Dodgers will win this series 3-2. Obviously, 3-2, just because. And then we have the 3-seed St. Louis Cardinals at the 2-seed former World Series champion Atlanta Braves. Cardinals, again, are very good, but the Braves, Ron Acuna hasn't even played that well this year. He still played good, but not what we expected him to be. But the Braves have Austin Riley, MVP-type player this season. Dansby Swanson, also very good, and other people. I always blank when it comes to this stuff. And on the pitching side, they have 20-game wins don't really matter, but Kyle Wright, Max Fried, Mike Soroka, I think. But I do think the Braves have the better team. I think they will win this series 3-1. Alright, and now we have the ALCS, the 2-seed New York Yankees, and the 1-seed Houston Astros. Both teams are very, very good, have some of the best players. Yankees have the best player, Aaron Judge. It might be Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani might be the best player, but Aaron Judge has been the best this season. And then you also have the Houston Astros, but am I really gonna do it? Am I really gonna pick the Houston Astros to go to the World Series? I'm a fake Ranger fan because I'm gonna do it. I don't really see anybody in the American League good enough to beat the Houston Astros. As much as I absolutely hate them more than anything in the whole world except cancer, I just don't think any team in the American League is good enough to beat the Astros right now, so that's why I have them moving on to the World Series. And then we have the 2-seed Atlanta Braves at the 1-seed LA Dodgers in the NLCS. Again, yeah, the Dodgers are so good. Braves are also so good. This is just a rematch of what happens every year. Braves and Dodgers, they're just straight up the 2 best teams in the National League really every year. This series, I think the Dodgers will win 4-3, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the Braves are able to pull it off and move back to the World Series. just because, I mean, the Dodgers are just so good, but the Braves are also just really, really good. And now that brings us to the World Series, the Houston Astros at the LA Dodgers. I know it's boring. It's the 1 seed versus 1 seed. I know it's really boring, but that's just what I think it's going to be. Who do I think is going to win? Oh, yeah, you know I cannot ever go with the Houston Astros. The LA Dodgers are going to get their revenge on the Houston Astros back from 2017 when the Astros banged on trash cans. Cheaters. That's why Dodgers are going to get their revenge. They're going to win the series 4-3. Come on, it's me, an obsessed Rangers fan. You really think I'm going to pick the Houston Astros to win the World Series? No, never in a million years. That's why the LA Dodgers are going to win the World Series 4-3 over the Houston Astros. And that's the MLB playoffs in perfect form. If you think you can get better than that, well, you can't. I'm joking. I'm probably going to get a bunch of them wrong, but that's my playoff predictions. I don't honestly feel very comfortable with it, but all I know is the Astros are going down some way or another. So that's going to be the end of this video. I will see y'all guys later for NFL Week 5 picks. I know I said I would upload them on Wednesday or Thursday. It's taken me a long time this week. I mean, I've had a very busy week, and it's just kind of taken me a little while. These games are honestly kind of hard this week. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, you can like the video, and then you could also subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Road to 60 subscribers. But me and my skull, it's almost Halloween time, so we have a skull in my room. So I will see y'all guys next time, and as always, go Rangers and F you Astros. I'll see you next time.